12% of the U.S. population, but according to federal housing data, nearly 1/3 of all the homeless people in the entire country lived in our state last year. Sharon Chin shows us how this week's Jefferson Award winner is trying new ways to bring those numbers down.
Robbi Montoya has worked in social services for more than 40 years, and she's known for her out-of-the-box solutions.
Congratulations.
Robbi Montoya throws her arms around people living with homelessness.
It's absolutely the Dorothy Day way, is to help others do the next right thing when nobody's looking. It begins with outreach.
Since 2019, Robbi has headed up the Dorothy Day House, a 31-year-old Berkeley nonprofit serving the homeless. She rolled out an unconventional 24-hour shelter 2 years ago, the Horizon Transitional Village. 50 unhoused people pitched their tents inside an empty warehouse.
We have to treat people as adults, right? That's one of the things that we did immediately is we got rid of curfews.
Unlike a traditional shelter, Horizon had fewer restrictions, more room for belongings, and lounge areas to build community. Gregory Warner felt safer.
Family. You're connected.
Robbi says of nearly 150 people who lived at the village, all of them had medical benefits, and a third got permanent housing.
We're really working on health and well-being.
And when the warehouse lease expired in December, the city helped secure a hotel.
There we go.
So Robbi now temporarily houses 27 people in their own rooms at the Berkeley Inn.
For a lot of people, this is the first time in maybe a decade that they've actually had their own space.
As Robbi transitions folks from the warehouse to the hotel to permanent housing, she draws upon a 4-decade career in social services in juvenile hall, tackling addiction and mentoring. Her work honors her mother, who grew up in a Catholic orphanage.
She has never not wanted to help somebody in need. And it was an inspiration for me. And I wanted to be just like her.
So Robbi's raised her now grown daughters with the same giving spirit.
So we'd buy, 40 cheeseburgers and just walk them down the street and, give them out.
But it's Robbi's boldness that inspires Dorothy Day House Programs Director Rashawn Atkins.
She comes with a wonderful vision that's outside of the norm, and allows for us to be creative.
That's my philosophy, is thinking outside the box, getting creative. There's so many possibilities. We have our community kitchen.
Whether the nonprofit is cooking hundreds of daily meals, running a drop-in program, driving necessities to encampments, or providing safe RV parking spaces, Robbi thrives on multiplying good.
That's my reward, is getting up in the morning and anxious to come to work.
So for creating ways to support and lift people out of homelessness, this week's Jefferson Award in the Bay Area goes to Robbi Montoya.
And one of Robbi's most memorable success stories, she'd given one man the key to his home, and he'd been homeless so long, he forgot how to use a key. He spent 40 years living in a hole he dug near a bay trail that he could only get in when the tide was low. By the way, she's still looking for another warehouse to house her program. Pretty incredible. You can nominate your local hero for a Jefferson Award online at kpix.com/hero.